Well, my phone died, and this is part 2 of the Agar video. So it's actually a little bit too hot, and I'm losing a lot of water. So I'm turning it down just a bit. It doesn't need to be this hot. So there we go. That's about how I like to do it. And now we're going to add the Agar, and I like to add it in a way that it doesn't all land in the same place. So I'm not a film specialist, so this is not my best work. My best work trying to hold the phone and make the video at the same time. So we've added our 10 grams of agar, and it's clumpy because I didn't pour it very well. So we're going to break it up. I like to use a butter knife. You can also use a whisk, but usually I don't need to because I don't make it this clumpy. I might have to actually give it a little bit hotter. Because I poured way too fast. But that's what happens when you try to make a video, I guess. While that's heating up, we can go ahead and measure out the nutrients. So I'm going to set the phone back up over here. Now I'm doing light malt nutrients, and I'm kind of going to go with the lower nutrient amount than normal, because the last time I had higher, so I'm going from 7 grams, and this time I'm going to try to do 5 grams. You can use a spoon, but I've gotten used to just dumping it out. I use these mason jars for everything. So I have my nutrients, and we're going to come over here and add that. This doesn't clump quite as much as the agar does. So that's agar heating up, and let me get my stir. I'm looking for big chunks of agar that are clumped together. Usually I don't have this happen, but it happens. I'm sure it'll happen to you if it's at some point. But pouring it slowly into the water makes a huge difference. You can spend an extra 10 seconds pouring it slow, or spend a lot more time doing what I'm doing right now. Okay, I'm going to turn it down a little bit so it's not so frothy. I guess I can go ahead and add my food coloring. I usually just go with a couple drops until it's the color that I like. Probably a little bit too much, but it doesn't hurt. still seeing a couple chunks in there. Well, I'm going to take a pause from the video and get all these chunks out and clean this up, and then we'll move on to part 3. So we'll be back in a bit.